Okay guys, today we're going to be starting some late summer seeds. We have all our tools laid out in front of us, or what we're going to be needing for today. We have starting with seeds in my little compost tin here that I got at Target. And most of the varieties are Baker Creek. I have my little markers here so that I know what seeds I'm sowing, and some plastic pots that I've saved and recycled from previous bought plants. We have the natural and organic seed starting mix from Jiffy. I just picked this up at Lowe's. It's just what's closer to me, but you can make your own. And a bucket or some container of some size to mix your soil. So this is what we need. Let's get started. So starting off with the organic seed starting mix, I'm just going to dump some into this bin. I'm not using too much today because I'm not starting many seeds, so I'm just going to use probably a third of the bag, maybe a little less. And then you just want to water it. Add some water to it and then mix it up. My nozzle to the hose is kind of broken, so bear with me. Probably because I just throw it on the ground like that. Alrighty, and apparently I couldn't be bothered to find my shovel, so I'm mixing it around with a stick. It's not to the moisture content that I want, so I'm just going to add some more water and make a mess. Just doing things haphazardly. Okay, it's looking good now, and we'll water everything in so it doesn't have to be extremely moist. So what we want to do now is just fill all of our pots with the soil. Pushing it down a little bit so there are no air pockets, but not too much to where the seeds would have a hard time growing up or germinating. Now that they're all done, we're just gonna write our varieties on our markers there before we start, just so that we know what seeds we're putting in what pot. So we have our pots here with our varieties on our markers, so now we're just gonna start planting. just going to lightly water them in with a nice sprinkle. We don't want to disrupt any of the seeds or move them around or anything like that. And I guess we're done. So now we're going to move on to an impromptu garden tour. These are the cosmos. They're dying off because of the heat. I have calendula and lavender there. I got that lavender tree on sale for like $5. So that was really neat. It came in a cute pot. I'm going to have to repot it because it's too small, but it's cute. I have my jalapenos here. Lots of blossoms. Very excited for pickled jalapenos. Hopefully I have enough to do so. I also have a California Wonder Pepper in this same pot. I believe this is a 7-gallon Smart Pot. And a couple blossoms on those. I've never been successful with bell peppers, so I'm really excited. Mustard greens that are growing out of control. Just so many I don't even know what to do with. And there is Swiss chard in there hiding. Can't really tell, but it's in there in the middle. My 2 kale plants. Well, I have 3, but these are the 2 in buckets. Great for making kale chips or putting in your tofu scramble. I have patty pan squash here. My first one had root rot at the end, so I'm hoping to at least harvest one. We'll see. This is my gray zucchini squash. This one is producing. Just the one so far. I harvested that one. I'll have it for lunch today. And my bean plant that's growing on a bamboo stalk. Haven't been successful with beans at all, so to see blossoms and then these little green beans sticking out is so exciting for me. Moving on to the 6-foot bed, we have the Blue Beauty tomatoes. There's a bunch on the plant. Let's hope they ripen up. Have my lone zinnia there. And some more kale. Marigolds for companion planting. I'm so excited for that tomato. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Next we have the Kellogg's breakfast tomato. Oh, these guys are huge. I'm so excited. This is my first year growing them on suggestion by Callie Kim, on recommendation from Callie Kim. This is her favorite tomato, so of course I had to grow it. Just monsters on this plant. I'm so excited to have my first tomato sandwich. Some sunflowers, because what's summer without sunflowers? Basil, you need basil for those tomato salads. More Thai basil. Sunflowers. More sunflowers. And these cherry tomatoes from Wild Boar Farms that are called blue berries. And I haven't had any of these yet either. I'm just waiting. They're almost ripe. And right here is one of my favorite new things to grow is cucamelons. I've only tasted one so far, but it was amazing. Tastes like a cucumber with a little bit of lemon. Oh, I'm so excited for those. They seem to be growing really well and tons of little fruit on them. This is my Chicago pickling cucumber. I had kind of a rough start with this guy. It started to grow really bushy and not viney at all. but it has finally come around and is starting to vine and grow properly. Lots of blossoms on this one as well. Alright guys, thanks for joining me on our seed starting and this little impromptu garden tour. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll be putting out more videos. Bye guys.